Yo, so I'm being stalked by these devils. Right now, they're getting out of my BMW. They want to create a digital fake copy of what it is. Or, they go in and fucking possess the computer in my BMW, in my car, like you just heard right now. And now they're getting out of my BMW, and they start fucking with me through the computer chip in my car and stuff like that. They start like messing with me through the car and shit, like saying things and saying things and saying things and saying things, and they just keep saying things and saying things, and they don't stop saying things. The moment I started recording this, you heard someone say, "Ahí van, se están saliendo del BMW." Like exactly what I told you. Like, there they are. They're leaving the BMW because I'm recording them. They don't want to get caught. The CIA, Freemasons, Wilfredo Ruiz Carrero, David Samadine, Maria Baez, they're stalking me. And not only them, there's a lot more. George Bush, Obama, like they're in a satanic network. And the name George Bush was suggested to me right now. But yeah, they be doing that type of stuff, like playing like both sides, like the enemy, your friends and stuff. They're devils and devil worshippers and stuff. So they come and mess with me and mess with me. They go after people that expose like Freemasonry and the feds and stuff like that, and not necessarily, and they don't always stalk people the same way. Like they're stalking me on a level that is, like beyond anything that that most people can't even imagine and stuff like that, or stuff like that, like really devilish, really devilish. So they make believe like if they know everything that I'm doing. Matter of fact, they actually be knowing stuff that I'm doing, and like imagine that, right? The devil knowing. But that's what these devils are about. Like, think about it. Like, the feds is a terrorist organization, and they have agencies that spy on us, and their missions, and the mission is to be ahead of us and to always know. So the threat is really like humans here acting as the will of the devil, and they're stalking me. Like I said, they go in and buy and possess like technological devices, like phones, my recording device. They do that shit all the time now. Not all the time, but they be doing that shit. Now that I said that they do it all the time, since they're backwards, they might go do it all the time. But since I said it like this right now, the opposite way, now they might not do it. But since I said they might not do it, they will do it. And since I said that they will do it, they're not gonna do it. You see what I mean? And now that I said they're not gonna do it, they'll do it. You see what I mean? And it's like they're like that. They're backwards and stuff like that. So they were just like possessing my the computer in my car, and they were just messing with me and messing with me. And then I would go like Home Depot, and it was just messing with me and messing with me, saying things and saying things, and they just won't stop saying things because like I'm exposing the whole satanic network. I'm a threat to their whole entire agenda, like their plots, their society, or everything about them is at stake now because because of the level of self-awareness that I'm on, and who I am and what I'm about, and what I like right now. They're sending like a little bit of inconsistency to my back. I got a pain in my back, so I got a bad disc and stuff. So what you call it? So yeah, the moment I started recording, they started leaving my card right away. It was right away because they're spying, and their thing is to spy. So they use what you call it, like technologies, a way for them to channel their spying grid and stuff like that. So they go. I said before that they were doing neuro monitoring on people, and And that's actually true, because like the feds been collecting like technology and stuff like that, hoarding it. And Area 51, they kept it like quote unquote secret and stuff like that. What I'm saying? So they be doing a lot of stuff in quote unquote secret. And right now they're running to me right now in the imagination, like if they're about to press buttons, but I canceled that. So it doesn't there's nothing for them to run. Like that was, I think that was David Samadine. He's Lucifer. He ran over here out of desperation. Even though I'm recording, and you could feel exactly what just happened. He came over here desperate to see if he could press a button and like lower down my intelligence or whatever the fuck he was trying to do or whatever. Now, since I said that in a way that it's not, that's not perfectly 100% true, he's gonna do it. And now that I said that, he's not gonna do it. Now that I said that, he's gonna do it. You see what I mean? So, what you call it? So I'm being stalked by these devils, and they just, very consistent. And they're stalking me this way because of the level of threat that I pose to their whole entire organization. They're backwards. They're about lies and deceptions, and that's all they're about, lies and deceptions. They're backwards. They're bad, but they act like they're good. They go after people from the shadows or hiding, or from places where people can't see what they're doing exactly. And they like doing stalking. They like stalking people from within, like through digital, from the digital uh, fake reality that they create and stuff like that. And they use their imagination, the spiritual side. Like I said, they be knowing, but they know for bad. They use the knowledge that they gain from people for bad. Right now, they're trying to stop me. They can't stop me right now because, I'm in my car and not inside of my living room. That's where they normally go in and mess with me the most. Because in my living room, I spend a lot of time in my living room. So they go and set up, like they go and act like if they're possessing certain, like my living room, my kitchen, or what I'm saying. Now that I said that, they'll go and do it. You see what I mean? Like, so I got them figured out, and they don't want people to listen to me. They don't want people to know exactly what's going on. And the more people I have on my side, the better it is, because we can go exactly to where they are, all of them, and get rid of them, eliminate all of them from here and in there too. Because I'm gonna do it all the way, like with or without you guys, I'll do it no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, they don't want people to unite because they wanna unite. They wanna stay united against the people who are divided. You see what I'm saying? And since people like freedom and they like minding their business, they don't wanna, what I'm saying? A lot of people don't, what I'm saying, they don't want to unite or follow a leader and stuff like that. So they take advantage of that. But that's about to change, what I'm saying? I'm just saying that. Like, now that since I said it like that, they go and act like if that's true and they people can't unite. You see what I'm saying? And now that I said that, they'll do the opposite. And now I said that, they'll do the opposite. You see what I mean? So I got them figured out. I know exactly how they are. And since I know exactly how they are, they come at me, but they're hurting themselves because I know exactly. So that, since I know exactly, they've been trying to change me and like change who I am, like from knowing exactly to knowing nothing at all. You see what I mean? And that's what they've been doing, and they've been doing through indirect interactions. Like they've been saying things that I think, so when I think to myself or I think in my mind, they go and say it, or put a different voice to say it for me. They just don't want me to say it with my voice, with who I am. So they go and do things like that. While I was driving, they also was saying, now before I got in my car, earlier before I got here, they were talking about they found a fake reality where they got it all figured out and they got everything together, and everything's going their way, and that's the way things were going. And that, what I'm saying, that's what they was thinking ahead, like they know what I was about to think before I thought. These are lies. I know exactly what's going on, but they act like if they got it all figured out, like everything's going their way. They're acting like everything's going their way while everything's going my way. That they can't turn around. You know what I'm saying? Because I did things to make sure that they can't do that. So they go and act the opposite. Like, since they can't change it, they act like, if yeah, like if they did it and it's done and everything's going their way and there's nothing I could do, they're trying to make me believe their lies. But I know that what they're telling me are lies and illusions and stuff like that. Like, I know what they're about. So they can't stop me. They cannot fucking stop me one bit. Everything they're doing is helping me to beat them, to eliminate them, to completely eradicate them, to, you know what I'm saying, get rid of them forever. And like, and this is guaranteed. So what they were trying to do is lie to me, like, and like if they got it all figured out and everything's going their way, when it's the complete opposite. You see what I mean? So like, they go and emulate my moves or stuff that I do and like copy my brain, like, you know what I'm saying, what my thoughts and stuff like that. I was about to say my brain waves, but like, you know what they're doing, and they're doing opposite to what I'm doing, or you know, however they're doing it, in the hopes to like try to change me and slow me down. And they be doing some tricks that you do not want to go through. Like, they be trying to put people in hypnosis when I go places, so I don't so they don't hear me, so that when I speak they don't hear me and stuff like they be doing some shit that, you guys know exactly what they be doing now. You know exactly, so they can't do any of that shit to you. Even if they try to do the opposite now, they can't do it, because once you know something and is there set, is something that you know 100%, they can't do the opposite. Like me, my level of self-awareness doesn't allow me to go into their hypnosis or confusion, because I'm on the side of truth and I know it. Like, even if there, I don't even have to know it. I am on the side of truth. That's just a reality. That's how things are, and they're on the side of lies and deceptions. So yeah, so like, what you call it? So I'm getting ready to go inside. So yeah, they go and try to like recruit whoever like a Satanist is near me or whatever like that, and they go and use them. And like a lot of them are just leaving the satanic side, because it's too bad. The level of the level of treachery, like of what you call it, like betrayal, treacherous, like, the level of lies, deceptions, like, because they gotta do the opposite of what they like. You know what I'm saying? If they hate women, they gotta like do it with women. If they hate men, they gotta do it with men. So if a man only likes women on their side, on their perception, they gotta do it with men. You see, I'm talking about, if they hate the feds, they gotta go and join the feds and work with the feds. Or if they hate snitches with all their heart or whatever, like something like that, they'll go and snitch and do the opposite, and they act like if they're not snitching. You see what I'm talking about? Like, they gotta do the opposite. They gotta be complete fucking monsters and do like unspeakable, like not unspeakable stuff, but stuff that people just never want to ever get caught doing. The opposite of what they are, what they stand for. I'm talking about, like, so if they're macho on the outside, on here, they look macho and all brave and shit, and they're satanic. In the inside, they gotta be all like pussy and, what I'm saying, like scared and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the opposite. So they gotta be the opposite of who they supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them act like they're the happiest people in front of you and shit like that, and they're hateful. Like, they hate people and stuff like that, or whoever says it right, like the way I'm saying it right now, like out loud, and my words are clear and stuff like that, and I'm not speaking occultically, and my words are not blurry like they usually speak and stuff like that. Or, you know what I'm saying, some of them speak out loud like clear too, but they're satanic too. So it depends, because they have a lot of different ways of being. But not all of them are the same. They don't all do it the same way. You know what I'm saying? Some do it with the blurry voice on the low. They be speaking shit like this and that, just trying to like blur their voice so that nobody hears what they're saying, fly under the radar bullshit, all this bullshit they be saying. You know what I'm saying? That double meaning shit and all that stuff. But not that it's bad, because you could say like subliminal stuff and still be good if you're not satanic. You know what I'm saying? But they make it seem like if anyone that says anything subliminal is satanic, and is on their side, and that they could use them. So they're doing some stuff. I'm telling you, like it's to the point where if you say any word that is not like perfectly said and stuff like that, they act like that's it. They could control you. They could come and mess with you, or act like if they could dominate you. Yo, I'm telling you, they're doing some shit that, you do not, we shouldn't let this be. And it feels like I should finish what I was about to say. You do not want to let that happen, or but I don't have to finish. I do what I want. You know what I'm saying? But they act like I should be perfect, because I represent the truth, and the truth is God. You know what I'm saying? And I represent the truth here amongst the people. That's why I'm telling you the truth the way it is about them. You never heard uh the devils being exposed at this level, like the way I'm exposing it. And I know that I represent the truth. I know who I am. So like, since I know who I am, I represent God here amongst the people in human form. And since I represent God, they come at me, and they become the opposite. Like if they're devils and shit, like like the real like selves comes out coming after me and shit like that. So they coming after me in some like really tricky and deceitful ways and shit like that. Yeah, so like I just wanted to make this video because they was really getting on me. Right now that I'm making this video, this recording, you don't hear a fucking peep. The moment I stop recording, they come and start messing with me again. I'll go and smoke some weed, and they start messing with me again. It's just the same shit over and over, like. But like they be acting like you know what I'm saying, like anything that I do negative, or like any concern that I have, that they might do something like, oh, they're about to like read my mind, or read my brain waves, or my brain patterns, or my brain neurons, and the branches of my how the brain neurons fire and stuff like that. Any little, because I've thought about stuff like that, and the moment I think about it, they go and put it into effect, and start pushing those delusions into my mind. So they go and make delusions out of my memory, out of what I'm thinking, and put it into effect so that it could affect me. And they go and increase the intensity little by little, little by little, until it starts to become annoying sometimes. But I don't get annoyed anymore, because before I used to get frustrated and annoying, and they used to do these what you call it, these like these made up what you call it like they go hi-fi and hip bump, and they bump their hip, but with nobody like that. And 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 that was one of the ways that they were using to advance. So that was one of their advancement tactics, so that whenever I felt like frustrated, and I said it like, yo, they're fucking annoying and shit like that, they would go and do their shit, and then send me like this down feeling, like this feeling of down. And if I don't fight it, I didn't fight it at the time, it would take effect, and it would start, I would start feeling down, like I would start feeling all fucked up and shit. And they like they don't want me to be myself and speak the way I'm speaking right now. So whenever I go in my living room, they like, or sometimes when I feel pain, or whatever the case is, I'm saying, like weakness or whatever, I'm hungry, headache, whatever, like they go and try to like change me around and shit like that. Like the type of shit they're doing to me, trust me, yeah, you do not want to go through. But they only do that shit depending on the level of threat that people pose to them and to their organization. And since I post the most, well, I post the most threat to them, because I know the truth and because of who I am. But if there was if there was someone else exposing like Freemasons, and they didn't know the truth completely and stuff like that, they wouldn't come at them the way they coming at me. they're coming at me this way. They're all desperate and shit like that because you know because because of my level of self-awareness and the level of truth that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're coming at me like that, because I know how to fight them and I know how to fight back. But since my back has been feeling tender since the day before yesterday and stuff like that, they come at me. It depends on how much my back hurts, that they come at me with certain level of confidence, like if they got it and they can do whatever they want. So if my back feels tender and weak and soft and whatever, then they act like, yeah, they're strong, and like if they could do almost whatever they want with me, and and if I don't defend myself, some of what they do, like they act like they want to do with me, happens. Some of it has happened before, like planting fake thoughts in my mind. Now when I think to myself or when I speak with my mental voice, it's automatic. They come and mess with me. It's automatic, and it's all because I gave it play. I let it happen. I allowed it to happen by me thinking about it, by me having doubt, not like the slightest doubt about it or concern. Just what it wasn't doubt, because I don't doubt, I know. But the slightest concern and stuff, and sometimes they throw like an energy of doubt at me, and it's not even me feeling it, but the moment I feel it, like what it is they're sending at me, like they act like, oh, that's it, he feels it, that's the way he feels, and they act like they could use that doubt that I'm not feeling to advance too. Like, I'm telling you, they're doing some real satanic shit on me. The feds are in on it, Freemasons are in on it, and there's a lot of people amongst, not a lot, but that, because of their numbers, there's a lot of them. It's more than 100 of them. So there's a lot of them in society that are part of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, what I'm saying? Because Freemasons went around recruiting people, some of them directly and some of them indirectly, because, Freemasons like doing some things like occultically and shit like that. So they'll go and recruit people like gang members or OGs, or it depends who is it that they think they need the most, that they go after, or and they'll go and start speaking in their minds first, voices in their heads, like some people think is crazy, but that is not crazy. This is real stuff. These are the ways that they kept from society, so they could use it and work through those ways. And they're not necessarily bad, these ways that they use. Not that Freemasons are bad, but the ways that they use are not necessarily bad, like telepathy, spiritualism, and stuff like that. It's not necessarily bad. But if you use it for bad, then it's bad. You see what I mean? Or whoever, it's not bad if you use it for bad. Whoever uses it for bad is bad. The person that's using it, or the individual who's using it. Get what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm about to stop this video soon. I just wanted to let you know exactly what I'm going through, because like, yeah, I'm going through some stuff. I'm telling you, like, yo, these devils be on some bullshit, yo, like. And so anyways, I'm about to upload this video soon. What you call it? Yeah, I told you so much about them right now. I told you what I'm going through right now. If I stop the video right now, because they just reminded me right now, they're here right now, still right here. Mystery, I think it's Mystery that's here right now, or that's the suggested name that was given to me. So yeah, like, what you call it? Oh, he's just turning around like casually, like he's trying to walk away, and he's looking back. I'm telling you exactly what I see, because I see this. I see the spiritual side too. I know how to navigate it. So the moment I turn off this recording, and sometimes you got that moment of, you do something and you just turn around, like, that moment in between you turn around, that careless moment of you turn around, they'll go and try to like put like doubt or negative emotions or whatever, right there, when you finish, and you have that little moment, what I'm saying? They attack those moments. They, anytime you take your attention off of them, well, I mean, not you, I don't want to do it to you. So, and since I said I don't want it to do it to you, they'll probably go after you most likely, and that's good, because then you'll know for sure 100% that this is true. I'm not making this up. And you know already without me having to upload this video or without you having to watch this video. Yeah, that little that's them right there. That's, when they feel a certain type of way, sometimes, it's like I feel it, the insecurity, because I got to hold myself down and like, confident and stuff. But, that's a way for me to know how they feel. So right there, they're just saying it right now as I'm saying it. So they'll try to like go and say what I'm saying right now, but they'll do it all discombobulated or backwards and shit like that, so they could fuck up the energy in this video. Right now, I caught them doing that, so now they're all fucked up because now you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're trying to confuse. Nope, they can't do it now because I told you exactly what they were doing right now. I know exactly what they're doing, so what they're doing doesn't work now. All right, 25 minutes into this video. I'm about to go upload this video. I'm about to go put pictures and stuff like this on this video on stuff like that on this video. So what you call it? So yeah, keep watching my videos. You already know what the enemy's up to. So the game's changed. The game changed. You know what I'm saying? I said it inconsistent there. I sound like I know exactly how I sound and everything. But anyways, oh man. Yeah, it's just that, being targeted by these devils sometimes could, have these types of effects on me, but not anymore. I'm allowing this to happen so that I could beat them, and I'm beating them. But so, like I said, I don't need people to unite for me to beat them. But if you guys unite, what I'm saying, it'll go a different way. Anyways, what you call it? So I'm gonna stop this video here, guys. God is the truth. You already know. All right.